for the first time, what university did is it made me aware of other people's upbringings, and it's crazy. You sort of live in a little bit of a bubble throughout your early life. Meeting people who have brothers and sisters who've been to university from different parts of the country, perhaps from different backgrounds, etc. University sort of makes you aware of that. But I didn't at any point feel like an outsider or an imposter or anything like that. It was more kind of the experience of meeting such a diverse group of people and how that makes you develop as an individual as well.
The importance of community and relationships. I think this is probably indicative of the university as a whole, but it's certainly typical of my experience in the psychology department, is that building that community and being part of that community is really important.
Because of course, there will be Hong Kong society, there will be Chinese society. But to be honest with you, I purposely did not get involved too deeply with those societies, just because I can see that, well, of course, I came here to learn. I actually want to learn from a variety of people and to learn from people from different countries. So I actually just, like any other students, I actually just try my best to go to different events and to get to know people. And people were really nice at York.
As an undergrad, you're given that sense of independence for the very first time. You're moving away from home. You're meeting people you never met before. You have to get on with them. It's you that gets up at 9:15 every morning for that lecture, battling perhaps a hangover, but pushing yourself through to get yourself there. There's nobody kind of telling you and prodding you you have to go to university now. It's all kind of self-motivated, and I think that's a key thing as well. Is for the first time, the motivation comes from within rather than someone sort of pushing you into school.
One thing that I always used to do at uni is I always used to try and think of an argument in coursework that I didn't think anyone else would do. And even if it wasn't something that I necessarily believed in all of the time, I always thought that, and I think I was encouraged to do that by some academics because it had helped me stand out from all of the other papers, all of the other bits of coursework, read a bit more to find out that extra thing.
Sometimes when you start something, you just can't see the end goal. I would say 4 years ago when I started my YouTube channel, I wouldn't know all these would come to life for sure. I just feel no one is talking about the evidence-based solution to teach children. So why don't I start talking about it? Literally, it was just simple as that, really. And then after a few years of hard work, then a fair amount of things do come back to you. So I think that's a key take-home message, I would say.
There's kind of this goal of getting into doing the thing that you want to do with the people that you want to do it with. Although it's important to really consider how you approach those things, don't put them on a pedestal. You've got your value and you need to show your confidence and your what you can do. So get in touch with them, contact them directly. Don't just do the same things as everyone else.
Diligence and determination to go through. I was trying to do as much as I can in York, balancing academics, social life, enhancing myself through York Awards and careers. And it requires a lot of effort. But I really didn't mind. I thought I was doing something really fruitful. I feel like I'm making myself a better person. So this generic sort of drive is still apparent in my job today, where I try to do as many courses as possible.
Don't be afraid. I know it sounds silly to say that we all don't know anything. When I first go into the world, yes, it's a newbie. People will see as a baby. It's fine. People in the work culture in Britain, I think it's they are quite forgiveness. They forgive you that being young. They happy that you're being young and make mistakes. So they kind of having an idea of that you will make mistake because you never experienced that. So it's fine to make mistakes.
Try not to let traditional career limit your career option as well. Because if I let traditional career limit my career option, I wouldn't have started a YouTube channel. I wouldn't have started a social enterprise. So I think try to enjoy the journey. Do
what you want to do and what you're good at to develop your skills and do your own thing, and that will come across really well.